Kylian Mbappe gets his hat-trick, another one. And Real Madrid come back victorious from a long trip to Kazakhstan with a 5-0 win over Kara Almaty. Gab, did Xabi Alonso guess the answer he was looking for?
Okay, so first of all, on Mbappe, our colleague Mark Ogden, we do the talking points on the website.
Yeah.
Super excited. Oh, look, he's passed Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's now number 5 or whatever. Bro, let's relax a little bit. This goalkeeper, the Sherhan Kalmorza, 18 years old. It's his second ever start.
Yeah.
One of Mbappe's goals is a penalty. The other one, nice little dink. The other one is shot from the edge of the box when they're... I don't need this hat trick to tell me Mbappe is maybe the best player in the world in any way, shape, or form. It was important to get the win, important to get over the line, go back, fight another day. All of Xabi Alonso's problems are still there.
Yeah.
And by the way, one problem that's been overlooked is the lack of a creative passer in midfield, the Kroos Modric issue. You're not going to find out this against Sherhan Kalmorza and friends, but that still hasn't been addressed. That can come back to, maybe it's Arda Güler. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. Rasmus Hojlund scores both goals as Napoli beat Sporting 2-1. Gab, has Conte done what Eric Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim were unable to do?
Well, it's kind of a low bar.
Absolutely, yeah.
He uses him correctly, which is, okay, run towards the goal and attack space. I mean, the second one was a header. The first one, that's exactly what he did. Yeah. It's good to see him confident, although credit for the first goal, a lot of it has to go to Kevin De Bruyne, who delivered a perfect pass. But Hojlund dictated the pass. Hojlund is your front-to-goal striker. Lorenzo Luca is the guy you play when the other team parks the bus. He's not perfect. I'm not going to say Hojlund turned the corner because he had a stinker at the weekend against Milan. But yeah, so far so good. Harry Kane moves into the hole, but still bags 2 goals in just over an hour as Nico Jackson stars up front and Bayern demolish Pafos 5-1, Jules.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much. The gap between the two teams was so big. Like, I'm not sure. Osic's goal for Pafos is amazing, if you haven't seen it.
One of the best goals of this round, and there were some very good ones.
Yeah, absolutely. But Mikel Olise is so good. I mean, Harry Kane is so good. I'm not sure I would have said Nico Jackson stars. Or do you mean starts or stars?
It starts.
Oh, starts.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he was very good in there. But hey.
Be a hater.
Yeah, probably. After winning 5 past Real Madrid, Atletico do the same to Frankfurt, winning 5-1. Gab 3 consecutive games of Frankfurt, giving up 4 more goals now.
I'm really not picking on German teams this weekend, but between the weird Valdemar, Anton, Nicolas Sule nonsense in the Dortmund game, and we saw some really bad defending. But that said, all hail Atleti. I thought they were absolutely devastating.
Incredible.
I thought would be a good match for them, at least certainly going forward. They did score 6 goals at the weekend. No, instead, I thought they completely ripped them to shreds. And Julian Alvarez is playing next level right now.
Amazing, yeah. Antoine Griezmann, 200 goals for Atletico now. Pretty special. Christian Kivu mixes up and Inter crush Slavia Prague 3-0. Gab, Ballon d'Or Lautaro does it again.
That's why he should win the Ballon d'Or every year.
I mean, you would have scored that first goal, though.
Well, I know.
You would have scored that first goal.
But it's the leadership. It's the lift he gives you. Shout out to Thuram, who unfortunately is injured again.
Yeah.
But man, he's the assist man. He's so consistent when he plays. And nice to see Jan Sommer back after his meditational pause, let's say. Our boy Roberto De Zerbi does it again, Jules. 3 goals inside half an hour and a 4-0 win over Ajax, who are frankly terrible.
Yeah, terrible. I mean, Pachao scored after 5 minutes. Great move, I get. Then Aubameyang, and then Ajax gave the ball away in their own half so cheaply for then Marseille to attack and to do really well. Take nothing away from Marseille. They were outstanding. The atmosphere was great at the Velodrome. They hadn't won a game at the Velodrome for a very long time because their record in that competition is just terrible lately. But this is a massive win for them. They played well in the first game in Madrid against Real Madrid. Didn't get anything from this, but this is a massive win for them. Well done.
By the way, speaking of De Zerbi, I think I'm right in saying that the last team to beat Paris Saint-Germain before the Club World Cup final was Arsenal, right? In their semifinal? Okay.
Arsenal in the semifinal? No, Arsenal didn't beat.
Oh, they didn't beat them. Right, then
no,
would have
Aston
been
Villa
Liverpool?
in the quarterfinals?
Villa, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so since that game, which I'm guessing would have been in April, so about 6 months ago, only 2 managers have beaten Paris Saint-Germain. What do they have in common?
I knew this was coming.
They're both Italian.
Bald. Oh, no, one is bald and the other one is not bald.
No, they're both Italian.
Yeah, I know.
And this is the good news. There's only for Paris Saint-Germain. There's only 3 Italian managers in the Champions League. You avoid De Zerbi, you avoid Maresca, you avoid Antonio Conte.
And that's
Speaking
it.
of bald people,
Yeah.
and you're there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Sorry,
No,
it's you.
that's for you. Yeah, let Renato Vega goal. Spoils it for Juventus as they drew 2-2 away at Villarreal. Gab, how about that Federico Gatti overhead kick? I mean, you talked about it off air already.
We talked about it enough times. It was Cristiano-esque, and you can go and blame
you said that.
He's a center back. I will celebrate that.
But and the goalkeeper gifted him the goal. He should have never scored.
Missed opportunity for Juventus. Again, they were not great.
No.
Enough Coop miners that far up the pitch. You don't need to do that. Chico Conceição, you saw what he can do when he comes on.
Yeah,
stealing the ball. That's because he's so little.
Not steal it. Well, it's a
Nobody
bad pass
sees
by
it.
Parejo.
What?
Yeah. Parejo, a blind pass like that at this level is unacceptable.
It's because he can't see him, because you can't see Chico Conceição. But yeah, it's a decent result. I think they'll feel that it's 2 points dropped, given the way the game unfolded.
Yeah.
Jules, and by the way, Dusan Vlahovic, put him on sooner. Come on, man. Like, this is stupid.
I know this was weird.
Jules, some love for Qarabag, please. 2 wins and 2 after the 2-0 over Copenhagen.
Yeah, they deserved to win as well. They were outstanding, I thought. Zubir scored. And again, the captain who used to play in Ligue 1 before, incredible. They're such a nice team to watch because they play. And yeah, they will not win every game, obviously. They won at Benfica in game week 1. This one, Copenhagen, were limited and missed chances too. But for now, 6 out of 6 points. It's pretty incredible from them. The magnificent Christos Tzoles gives Bruges and Mr. Champions League, Hans van Eycken, the lead in Bergamo against Atalanta, but they come back to win 2-1, Gab. Was this convincing?
From Atalanta, I am not so sure. Look, 2.41 expected goals in the second half. You could say, whoa, how about that? But they don't always tell the whole story. I thought they got lucky with the penalty.
Yeah,
I was disappointed in Atalanta. Bruges play really, really good football. Waitsel Bayer Leverkusen are held 1-1 by PSV Eindhoven. Jules, that's 2 points dropped, yes? They got boshed?
Yeah, they got boshed in the end because PSV scored that Saibari goal, which is a lovely goal. I love this player. He's an amazing player. I know he doesn't always look the fittest, maybe, and the goal celebration felt. I'm not sure exactly what he was miming, but hey,
yeah, I was.
Yeah,
check it out for yourself.
A great finish. He's a great baller, really. But yeah, I think Bayer Leverkusen and Kasper Hjulmand would feel disappointed because it's a game, I think, especially at home, that they should have won. I like to see Kofan score because it's a great story. He came from Albacete in the second division in La Liga. He's only 19. A lot of clubs were looking at him. And I think Leverkusen got a really good one there, and he scored a lovely goal. But it was not enough. It should have been enough, though.
We need to talk about the goal and Schouten. I'm all for building from deep, but you're defending. The ball comes to you inside your own penalty area.
Yeah.
What you do not do is pass the ball 1 meter away to a teammate inside your own ball. Who does that?
But there was a lot of mistakes, especially on Wednesday nights in the Champions League compared to Tuesday. You know, we talked about Vitinha already. We talked about the Parejo pass against Juve. There was a lot. The Dortmund defending you've mentioned already that we talk about later. Like all of that, it's just like at that level, so many mistakes. It's not good. Not good at all. And talking about Borussia Dortmund, they ran rampant and beat Athletic Club 4-1. Gab, were you impressed apart from the Sule mistake that you mentioned already?
Again, Sule and Anton. Again, like,
what
do you two big boys just boot the ball out?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I like the fact that Carney scored. I'm going to build up his confidence. That's near post
for him. Yeah,
I don't know if he mishit that or if he. Because normally you would try to put it across the keeper.
Yeah.
Like anyway, but still good for him. Adeyemi is playing like the Adeyemi we thought he could be years ago when we thought he was going to be really good rather than this. But even then, 2 of the goals came late. Athletic nearly came back into it. Obviously, they got lucky with the goal, but Guruzeta could have had another one.
Yeah.
So I don't think you want to be sitting on your laurels at all. And this is still Dortmund, and they still have all the Keystone Cop stuff and whatnot.